mind, go up there, play the dartboard, forget about Phil Taylor. I know it's hard, but try and play that dartboard.
As he mentioned, he faces Phil Taylor in the final. Here's how he made it through against Ronnie Baxter.
What a semi-final! What a story!
Taylor went 6-0 up, and Ronnie's won 6 out of 7. But always possible to come back like this, Taylor. Only 140, 180 by Ronnie. The crowd standing, jump into attention for Baxter, who at 6-0 looked in the box.
Well, it really has been a remarkable turnaround from the Rocket, and it's come from nowhere, Sid. There was no evidence of this happening.
100.
You'd think, like an Energizer Bunny, somebody had put a battery in him. As I say, Colin Osborne will be very happy about the win.
100.
The powers fuse went. Quite capable of resurging, but he's totally lost the weight of the dart to the 60 with the first dart.
100.
Only.
He's still averaging 104, but he has missed 13 darts at a double, and Baxter, after all those misses in the first half a dozen legs.
Brilliant.
119. Fully require 161.
Still the first dart, which has been his banker, letting him down. Treble 19.
137.
That's a good one.
And all Baxter can do now is look for a big score, put some more pressure on Taylor, and Taylor's feeling the heat. And this is pressure.
138. Fully require 24.
Two darter behind him. Double 12 for 8-6.
Game shot on the
Whoa.
14th flag.
Taylor fans drunken sweat. Old-fashioned look on Taylor's chops.
It's a rueful Mr. Taylor here on the stage at the Reebok. 6-0 up, remember.
137.
Could it go from rueful to blueful? Can he blow it with 6-0 up? The key will be in the first dart. That's about the 90 he's dropped short after the first 4 legs. He had 3 straight into the bottom of the 60.
100.
Only one in the 60. I don't think he's going to handle Ronnie. Because he is on fire.
140.
Well, this is a must-win leg for Baxter before the break. If he can stay in there, just 8-7 behind, race to 10, he will still feel that he can take out the power here.
You would put your money
140.
on Ronnie scoring better on the 60 stage, which is usually the first 8 or 9 darts. His turn to lose the weight to the red bit.
100.
Only 100. But to pressure him, Taylor needs again. He's lost the weight of the starter dart. He mustn't miss with this one.
100.
What a performance this has been from Baxter in the second half of this semi-final. Bull. Well, he went for it.
88. Fully require 161.
Well, this would be a crippler, but the way he's played since leg 6, I wouldn't put a penny in my mortgage on it. I've been known to do some tough things. Treble 17. Bullseye!
Game shot on the 50th
Well,
flag.
as Sydney loses his house, Taylor might just have won this semi-final with a magnificent finish.
I'm sorry, Irene. Me and me big mouth. 161. Taylor back in sensational fashion. Taylor gets to the final. He finds that spot which he was finding brilliantly in the opening 5 legs.
140.
Well, if you're Taylor's opponent and you've just stood behind him and watched him do that, at this stage of a semi-final, you
100.
walk off the stage shaking your head in disbelief. Simple as that.
Absolutely. The psychological importance of that 161 to Taylor.
60.
Incalculable. But 2 treble 20s here. Brilliant. Nice dart. Bangs it into the barrel.
100.
Only a ton. Only a ton. Methinks Taylor will get first pop at a double.
Well, Phil Taylor, just for 6 or 7 legs, proves certainly that he's mortal in 2009. We saw Mervyn King take him out in the Premier League semi-finals. Baxter must have believed that he could cause a huge upset until that 161. And here we are again, 161.
His last leg. Surely he can't. This will be something like we've never seen. Bullseye! Surely not!
136.
Unlucky!
Well, he couldn't resist there, Taylor. He just couldn't resist. But Baxter knows his number's up.
Well, my heart
45.
rate
Fully required
is now
25.
4 times my age, but I'm loving it. 2 8s to end a belter.
Game shot.
Taylor's
on the
done
mark.
it! A fantastic
Taylor.
semi-final!
So Taylor through, Osborne through. The final is just moments away. We reckon about 5 minutes until the players walk onto the stage here at the Reebok Stadium. Will Colin Osborne take anything from that performance there from Ronnie Baxter, knowing that yes, Taylor took a lead, but yes, Baxter pegged it back at one stage?
Yeah, that's what he's got to do. You know, he knows that Baxter put Phil under a bit of pressure, put him on the back foot a bit, and that's what Colin's got to do. You know, Phil, in most of his games, in the first 3 or 4 legs, you know, really hammers people, about 115, 116 average, and then comes back a little bit. What he's got to do, hang on to his coattails there, and then when Colin has his spurt, really try and steam into Phil.
Taylor's only had half an hour to get himself ready, and mentally it's a tough old day for people, 3 games in a day.
Well, let's face it, Phil's not a young man no more, obviously 48 years old. You know, it does start to tell on you. Colin's a young man, very fit, so if you looked at that side of it, Colin should have a bit of advantage, you know, with the fitness and the mental agility of it.
All right, are you ready? The final is on the way next.